Hi, it's Scott Westerman, Chief Evangelist and Head Servant at the Michigan State University Alumni Association, and we're in Farragut Square in beautiful downtown Washington, D.C. this early February day. So what does Admiral Farragut have to do with Michigan State University and the Michigan State Alumni Association? Well, as I was walking across Farragut Square this morning, I had an inspiration. You remember him most for his statement, "Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead." And I think where we are right now as an alumni association and as a Spartan Nation is very similar. We're in a time when things are very uncertain for us. We're not really sure what the future holds, and we're trying as a nation and as a people to reinvent ourselves so that we can be competitive in a world marketplace. Well, that is what the MSUAA's new mission is all about. We coined the phrase MSU Alumni Association is your personal network for life. And what that means is that if you're in a situation where you need a job, we can help you find it. If you're moving to a new city, we'll help you acclimate. If you're ready to reinvent your career, we're the ones that can help you do it. And if you want to reconnect with the institution that made it all possible, MSUAA is the place to start. Now, I believe that we're all Spartans, whether or not you graduated from Michigan University. It's just that some people haven't realized it yet. So what we're doing is we're reaching out beyond the graduates of MSU into the Michigan economy as a whole, into our world as a whole, to talk about the value that Michigan State University can add. Not just from the ability to extend your mind and add knowledge and improve your career prospects, but it's the network. It is all about the network. We have over 400,000 Spartans worldwide who've graduated from this institution, and then on top of that, at least that many who have some other connection to MSU, whether it be through a corporate connection or through a psychological connection, or just a connection from the heart. Now, these are people that we need to know and we need to build relationships with. My mentor and friend Keith Ferrazzi, who wrote the great book Never Eat Alone, an even better book, Who's Got Your Back, says that there are some 200 people in our lives that will determine the extent of our happiness or suffering along the way, and we need to find out who those folks are and build relationships with them. Now, what that means, according to Keith, is that you have to find a way to help them improve their life. It's the old Zig Ziglar line, if you give everybody else what they need, you will get what you need. And that's the way things work in Keith's mind. He says if you can actually help somebody else without the expectation of a return on that investment, then something magical happens. That gift that you give pays back exponentially. Now, the thing is, you have to really do it from the heart. You have to do it without expectation of return. And that sometimes is the hard thing. I mean, we're all looking for a return on our investment of time in our life. But when you're working within the Spartan Nation, and when you let us help you with the MSU Alumni Association with those connections, you can find ways that you can make somebody else's life better. I was talking with somebody, one of my Twitter friends, and she was having a problem with a corporation that she didn't seem to think was very customer friendly. And so what I said to her was reach out and offer to help them change that perception. She said, how could I get in the door? Now, she's not a member of the Michigan State University Alumni Association, but she's going to join because, of course, we have connections inside that organization. MSU Alumni Association can open doors for you, but then what you need to do is you need to pick up the ball and run with it and make a difference in that person's life. One of my favorite stories comes from my longtime mentor, Earl Nightingale, who talks about a guy that was looking for a job in the Depression. And he decided first where it was that he wanted to work. And he did research on that company to make sure it had the right culture and the right vibe for where he was coming from. And then he started to study their competitors. He studied their strengths, their weaknesses, their challenges, and he came up with several good ideas on how to help them. Then he set up an appointment with the CEO. This is back in the 30s, remember, when everybody was looking for a job. And he sat down, and the conversation went something like this. I've been studying your company, and I have several ideas on how you can improve your profitability, make your customers happy, and grow the business. Well, imagine this. This is a CEO who at that time was trying to keep his company afloat. He had thousands of people coming to him saying, give me a job. And here was one guy who came to him and said, I can help you with your problems. That is what we do at the Michigan State University Alumni Association. If you need help with any aspect of your life, whether it be connecting in your community, improving your resume, making your dreams come true, talk to us. Write to me, Scott@Spartanology.com, with your feedback, your questions, and I'll be glad to make sure that we connect you with the right person in our worldwide Spartan Nation to make it better. And you know what? Like Farragut says, It doesn't matter what's going on out there. It doesn't matter how bad things appear to be. Damn the torpedoes. Go MSU.